Welcome back everybody, Canadian Silver Saver here, and today I'm going to be featuring a little bit of a show and tell when I was at the National Postage Stamp and Coin Show in Mississauga, Ontario. I posted a couple things on social media kind of showing what I was doing. Now I wasn't able to do a lot of filming there. I really couldn't do much at all because they had somebody else that was hired to do it. It was not me, sadly, and I was restricted, and without that kind of authorization, this particular show, there was no filming allowed. So with that said, I can show you a little clip here, and this is just showing us at the table and quick snippets of what we had available at our table. And at the very end, I just do a quick scan here, so I'll show you that really quickly. All right, we are live here at the National Stamp and Coin Show here in Mississauga. I can't really film anything else because they don't want any filming done here, so I'm showing you the beaver bullion table. I will show you some of the stuff that got picked up. So go here, and then to the table here.
He's been in business for 40 years. He said it's the anniversary. So maybe you guys can make Hamilton.
Yeah, and I'll just do a quick scan of the building. Hey, there's John. There you go, and just quick scan because they don't want people filming the tables, so that's fine. And I'll show you guys what I picked up. What I picked up from the show here a little later on. Yeah, stay tuned, everybody. I'll be back soon. I spent a lot of time with John there, and who gave us a little wave at the end, and we saw lots of great people. Some of my product has been picked up by some of the other dealers and will be in their stores as well, which is really exciting for me. So keep an eye out for those hockey sticks, those maple leaves, and some Tomoko Enterprise got picked up by a couple dealers as well. So his pyramids are out there, as well as a couple other pieces. So really exciting to have that happen. Had a lot of cool pieces move through the store there at the show, and got a lot of business kind of contacts going on. So that was fun. So let's get to it now, show you what I picked up, and speak to why I grabbed these particular pieces. So I'm a big Blue Jays fan, so here is the first one that I grabbed, and this is actually somebody that came up to the table, and they had some coins and that with them, but they didn't, they only had the one silver, so I grabbed this from them at a very, very good price. You can see it's been cleaned. That's okay. 1940 from the Toronto 1991 All-Star Game. I'm from Ontario, Canada. I'm a big fan of the Blue Jays. I grew up a Blue Jays fan, which is really exciting. That's the Toronto Harbor there. Really cool piece. This Toronto City skyline and everything, so that's awesome. There's a little sailboat out in the water, and nice piece. Well, I wish it was in a little bit better condition, but being a Blue Jays fan, that's why I picked this up, and I got it for a good price. Actually, these sell for quite a high premium even when they're in not the best condition. So very, very happy with that, and adds to my silver weight, but at the same time having fun doing it, so I don't mind paying that premium. Enjoying myself along the way, right? So I bought myself breakfast and a coffee and that on my way there, so I can't really gripe about if I'm going to spend a few dollars over spot, if I'm going to treat myself to some fast food, you know. And then there's this guy here, this Nolan Ryan, so sticking with the baseball theme. Cool piece. I had not seen this one before, 1996, 1993, showing his career there, and then the Major League Baseball Nolan Ryan, limited edition, that's from his Texas Rangers outfit there. And Nolan Ryan was one hell of a pitcher. I have a Nolan Ryan card with a hologram that I picked up years back at a baseball game when he was pitching at it. And I believe that was when he was on the Astros, when I did that. He finished his career with the Rangers, I understand. I believe so. Maybe with the Angels, but I think it was with the Rangers. But he had most no-hitters and strikeouts in Major League Baseball history. So that's some pretty cool achievements there for that guy. And so I thought that was a great little addition to pick up and add to the stack. And got this at a few dollars over spot. So I actually got one a little cheaper than this one. So that was pretty cool to be able to do that. And thank you for getting me, being able to find that. Actually, that was from John at Beaver Bullion. So that was just a really easy one to kind of pick up. But I saw it there and I couldn't pass it up. Now this one I featured before. One second here, I have it in the bag. This is a different one than what I've already featured. I already had one of these in my stack, but this was available. So I picked up this Cobalt Canada one, and this one has already, looks like it's going to be sold. Moving along already, just the way things go. But price I can get them at, and then get a good premium on some of these pieces. This one's in better condition than one I already own, but like I said, it's already been claimed. So struck from 0.999 pure silver, mined and refined in Cobalt, Canada. So up until recently, there was only a very, very few pieces out there you could be guaranteed were 100% Canadian silver, and this is one of them. It's a pretty cool piece to have and hold on to and add to your collection. And yeah, so congratulations to the person that's getting this. So that was just fun to add in there, and again, things move along in the stack sometimes. And the last pieces that I picked up there that I want to feature today is I grabbed 2 of the Black Panthers. Now I was going to do a feature on these alone, but there's lots of videos out there on the Black Panther, and I don't want to, clutter up already some great videos that are out there that I'm not going to be able to do any better. But I grabbed 2 of them. I got 2 Panthers, and back is the same as the other ones, as the Thor and as the Spider-Man as well. The Spider-Man they fetch quite the premium right now, and I think the Black Panther is my favorite of the 3. And just in terms of the design and the look of the particular coin, the way they did the design. I do like both the Thor and the Spider-Man, but I think this is the number 1 for me. Then Spider-Man, then Thor. Thor's my least favorite in the set. However, I do really like it. It's just if I was to pick. Marvel above Black Panther there. And again, the proof finish is where you're getting what looks like the Black Panther. Just there's the coloring there. See if I can see the red there from the stand and that. So really cool the way they've done that, being able to give the mirror, the proof finish on the Panther. I like that in the Star Wars series with the Stormtrooper and Darth Vader and that, that was how they got the darker colors. So really cool pieces. Really happy to add these to my collection. I have 2 of these, so very likely one of these will be part of a trade or move along or add one to the store. So it just helps beef up the shopping cart when people are looking to add things and they want some poured silver and they just want to add a bit more things to make it worthwhile for that shipping. These are good little things to do that with. So really had a great time there. Mississauga, the National Postage Stamp and Coin Show there in Mississauga, Ontario. I have to encourage everybody, the next time that show comes up, you need to go. That was one of the best shows I've been to, the most fun I've had at a show. And now I don't know my stamps. I don't really have any knowledge on stamps and that, except that I like to buy them cheap. From old sheets of stamps cheap, so I can use them for shipping. But there's lots of stamps there as well, but just not my forte. However, lots of great silver and gold products and some really great dealers there. So keep an eye out in the Canadian stores and online to see if you see any of my products, my hockey sticks or my maple leaves, or any of Tomoko's the pyramids and any of his other pieces that he might have out there, the tiny tigers and such, and see if you see it out there and let us know, because that's really fun and really exciting to see that those products go through the stores and go through our hands and then end up somewhere else, and it's really exciting for Dean to see that as well. So thanks for hanging out today, everybody. I really had a great time with you. Please hit that thumbs up button, and while you're at it, hit that subscribe button. And just to speak to why I picked up these particular pieces for my stack, I think that, again, these, like I said, one of these is going to add to the store, ones for my own collection. Now, these are a high premium over spot, and just to speak to that in my last video, and I really do encourage you to go and check that one out. I spoke to, how people talk about premium over spot, especially with poured silver, and saying that it's too high. They can get silver for cheaper, and you can, but you're going to have a pretty boring collection. You're going to have a lot of maples and a lot of sunshine mint, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's great, and really nice silver in your stack, but when you look at it, it's all the same. It's pretty boring. So what this does, it allows you to add some premium items, have a good time while you're doing it, and really, like I said, if I'm going to buy fast food now, how can I complain about spending, these are, I think, $11 over spot in some places, so I think up to 15. So that's just the way it goes. And then I spent a few dollars over spot for these pieces, and I'm really, really happy with that. Poured silver, I think it's actually really, really undervalued for the amount of time and effort and the heart and soul that's put into it. So if every ounce of poured silver could sell for $12 over spot, our poured silver masters and artists out there would really be able to make this a real go and a life of it and really support their family with it. And I think we need to consider that. You know, if we're going to be buying these types of pieces and spend, even if it's $7, $8, $10 over spot, why can't we spend $5, $7, $8, $10, $15 over spot on poured silver without basically complaining about how much overspot it is for just a piece of silver? So just a bit of perspective, because I really think we need to encourage those silver masters out there that are allowing us to have some really unique and exciting items in our stack. And you can see that in a lot of social media, on the Metals Mafia forum and social media. There's some really, really exciting pieces that have been featured there. So make sure you check it out, see what you like there, and I really encourage you to add some unique pieces to your stack like this, as well as those poured pieces, and really help those poured silver artists support their families. All right, everybody, thanks for hanging out, and we will talk to you soon.